the heavy hitter from TK, and right now Clay is going to be rocking that Remington, pushing straight out on the right side here as he's going to try and get control. And now Fuse is going to have one player sitting on C as they're also going to try and push for B. So there's going to be a really large battle here as we're going to swap onto Sharp sitting in top control. He's going to try and stop the player from Fuse.
Nice.
That was Thing 2, able to shut him down there. And now two players from TK are going to be sitting on B. It's going to go in their favor.
Starting much off like they did last time with the AB split, C is going to be in control of Fuse. We saw in the beginning of last round, we pushed straight for that A flag. However, changing up strategy here, Theory coming like a flying squirrel from the top engineer, getting a nice kill defending B.
Ooh, Theory with
wall
a little
bang.
wall bang
Watch
there.
out.
And right now we're going to swap over to Clayster, sitting at 3-in-1, as he's just going to be sitting back and making sure that no one from Fuse is able to push up into the map and try and flip the spawns.
Yep.
But let's take a look at this right here as Thing 2 is going to be going for a counter cap. And they also have C, but neutralizing the flag there is going to allow them to stop the points going for TK. But unfortunately, though, it just doesn't seem like that they're doing enough. They're not being aggressive.
Well, look at Fuse right now. They're totally getting outslated at this beginning. It's totally different teams overall. Adversity is in the loser, or excuse me, we'll announce that in a little bit. But Stainville right now going 1-3. Historify 1-5. Weeks 1-3. Thing 2 0-3. TK right now just a totally different team.
No, absolutely right, and I think it's all up to Clayster. He's playing smart. He's playing slower. He's not pushing out. He's not getting overly aggressive, as we've seen him do. When he gets a little bit too hyped, Clayster likes to get a little, you know, a little bit too hyped.
Right.
You can notice this.
But you know what? He brought the hype right there. He was hyped over that tie, regardless if it was a win or if it was a tie. He brought the hype, and it's showing right now. 4 down for Fuse. Team Caliber coming out so incredibly strong. Theory 4-1. Clay 6-3. Sharp 7-2. Neslo 3-2. 3 captures for 3 of their teammates.
All right, Clayster now 6-3 still. We're giving him a lot of love, but Sharp sitting at 7-2, and he's also capping flags right now. As I say that, he's going to get shut down. That's 3 down for TK. Neslo guarding the B flag with his life, literally, as there are 2 flag caps going for Fuse.
This is dangerous now for Team Caliber. A and C split. Of course, they are able to get on C. They're going to be able to take that over. Fuse now, they're going to take advantage over this and push for the B flag and possibly try to take that and get the AB split. However, Team Caliber, they're going to go ahead and make a rotation for the B flag to defend that as well. 48-33 is your score. Thing 2 trying to make something happen.
Oh, and he's going in right there as he was able to capture B, stalling the flag count just a little bit right now. And now Wheats, though, he needs to start going for B, and he's going to get shut down right there. Thing 2 sitting at 3-6.
Yeah, and we're going to see now Stainville, the only one up right now, as his rest of his teammates are going to be joining him, spawning right up. On board still with Thing 2. He's going to be spawning up on A, and he's going to be making his way over for B. Let's get on board with Stainville, see what this guy's up to. He's got the Remington out. He's going to be heading over here up top engineer, looking B, gets the cutoff points, able to get a nice kill there. He's going to be going top engineer. He does have players, though, directly in front of him. He has to be very careful, or else he is going to go down. Right now, about a 20-point lead for Team Caliber. Stainville still keeping up with the kills. Now it's going to be Fuse with 3 people on B. However, they're getting taken out. Thing 2 do what Thing 2 does. Gets nice 2-piece, and that is going to be the AB split for Fuse there. Only C is going to be in control of Team Caliber. Now it's all about maintaining. That is the name of the game at this point. Just maintain these flag points, as we're going to see Thing 2 now currently 7-9. He's going to be on that B flag, guarding it with his life once again. But watch out. Someone from Team Caliber is going to be on that A flag, and now the AC split is in effect for Team Caliber.
All right, so we're going to see as there is a
20 point,
17-point lead right now for TK over Fuse there. As we're going to say Thing 2 go in, as he is going to try and capture the C flag along with his teammate, neutralizing the flag right there. And let's swap over, as Stainville is the only player up from Fuse, and now he's going to come back up, and there is going to be a possible triple cap happening as the player from TK is sitting on B.
And look at that, Fuse able to still maintain B. However, they are going to be going for C to have the CB split. Now, Stainville needs to go in effect here and provide that defensive work. Not able to spam through that wall, and he's going to be ineffective as Team Caliber is going to take it over. But he's on a kill streak. He's done a really good job right now. I believe he's on a 4-kill streak.
Right, so Stavo is going to be working with his teammates. They need to push as a cohesive unit here onto B, and there you go. There you see it as Historify is going to take out Clayster, and they're still going to try and capture this B flag with about 12 seconds left here on the clock with a 24-point deficit.
Yes, much different than we saw in the beginning. There was only 6
That was
points.
all 4 down for
all
TK.
4 down for TK as well. And we're going to see now going into it, the final score, 91-69. TK really learning from their mistakes in the beginning.
22 points, man. But
Wow.
that's 22 points isn't really that that hard. Now what they need to do is they need to start off with a triple cap or a double cap and just keeping them pushed back in their spawn.
Right.
If they want to be successful in winning that.
Yeah, exactly. So the point difference about, I would say, what?
22 points.
22 points. Yeah, they're very good. So you did a good job. So looking at Clayster, 16 hits in with those 2 captures, and then Theory and Sharp both with 3 captures. Neslo with 2 captures himself. Fuse, they really got outslayed in that, and that was a main factor.
It's a completely different company when company.
I don't know.
Team, completely
Okay.
different team from what we saw when they tied the game, and you know what? It could happen again. If they tie again, like. I'm going to have a heart attack, and you're going to see Fatty on stream because, like,
Hold on, stop. You're going to have a heart attack, but you're going to see Fatty on stream. Yeah, are you saying he's going to have a heart attack on stream? I don't know.
So we're going to be in Domination Sovereign with TK going up against Fuse with a 21-point lead for TK.
Right.
And right now, though, I want to see aggression coming out from Fuse if they want to pull forward. And that's where I think that's where they're lacking. They're being a little bit too passive, allowing them to push up on them and get map control.
Well, actually, it's not even that, really. I have to disagree. Team Caliber just brought the guns blazing that round, and Fuse just totally got outslayed. They just could not cope with Team Caliber's aggressiveness. You know, like I said, Clay hyped up Team Caliber. He was the hype for Complexity. He's the hype for Team Caliber now. He just got hype, and people have been tweeting at me and tweeting at you as well, saying if Clay brings that hype, Team Caliber can win it, and it's looking like that's pretty apparent now.
Well, let's see what's going to happen here is we're going to have another matchup with 21-point differential and someone telling me good math. I appreciate that. Team Gemolution?
Team Gemolution, yes. Team Gemolution. He is doing a great job tweeting at us. So we're going to be on board now. Let's actually pay a little bit of attention to Team Caliber. Coming in with that 22-point lead. Can't get cocky at this point, though. They are going to capture A and head for that B flag. Sharp, he's going to go top engineer, going for those top kills, as we're going to see Fuse. They're going to be on the B flag first, touching it. And actually, no, they're not. They're going to be on the ground. There they go. Now Sharp's going to go into action, try to get some kills up top. Now, who's going to be watching? I'm assuming Thing 2 is going to be in there. And wow, what a nade coming up from top. And there it is. B is going to be captured. A-B split already. It's a good start for Team Fuse. And we're going to now be on board with Theory. He's currently 0-1. He did fantastic first round. He's pick up his game here. Takes out Thing 2. Going to go ahead and pre-nade that B flag site. And it looks like 3 on there. They're going to go ahead and capture that and have the CB split. And they're going to close that little bit of a deficit that they had right off the bat.
You know what? Fuse is a really strong team when you're looking at it. I mean, they have great players on their squad, but also TK has been a team that's been together for a while, so they have that team chemistry, which plays a huge part in successful Call of Duty teams. Yeah,
most definitely. I mean, I have to agree. And, looking at Clayster right now, 4-1, he's going to be up top with that Bison going off, trying to get those wall bangs, and no, not going to be successful as B, once again, taken over by the tenacity of Fuse.
Tenacity, indeed. I don't even know what that word means, but I'm sure they got
GG,
it.
I'm a scholar.
I'm sure they got it. You, sir, are neither a gentleman nor a scholar. So what we're going to see here is the 1-point lead here for, that is going to affect the Fuse over TK. But right around the corner, Clay gets shut down. Theory sitting on A right now as they're going to have, TK is going to hold A and C, and now... Fuse is put in that position to where they have to leave B alone and push for a flag.
They've done a really good job, Team Caliber as a team, just really locking down A and C and forcing that rotation from Team Fuse. And that's been really the kryptonite for Fuse this entire game. It was the kryptonite for Fuse during the domination on Octane, and that was the main reason why Team Caliber won. And look at this. Possible triple cap going on now. B is going to be in the hands of Team Caliber. They got the triple cap. Spawns are now erratic for Fuse. This is looking really good for Team Caliber.
You know what? Chaos is over there getting hyped, and we have Clayster over there getting hyped. They just have so much hype. And it looks like the guys from Fuse have been completely silent this half.
They have been, actually.
Yeah, and you know what? I think that's what it is. They're not getting too hyped. They need to get hyped, though, because if they win this, then they would have won 3 maps in a row.
And they got to be hyped going into that Search and Destroy, which I would have to say, you know, TK is a great. It was close. It was close. So not a guaranteed win for them. You know, sometimes you can say this team's good at Search and Destroy. It's, you know, they're going to win, but we don't know that. So Fuse may have a hard time going into it. Now 53-34 is going to be your score. Theory in the back. Neslo going down sharp is going to be defending that B flag. 2 on there. Goes in for 1 kill. Can he get? No, has to reload and goes down. So maybe a little bit of a start here for Fuse.
So we're going to be at the 2-minute warning right now with Theory. He's going to be sitting on the B flag as 2 players from Fuse are going to push up to him and shut him down as he was able to neutralize it. But if we're still, a TK is going to be losing 2 flags right now as Fuse is going to be sitting on the A and B. And they need to push for the strip cap. And I think it might be possible if they hold it for the next minute and a half.
Yeah, they definitely got to hold it for the next minute and a half, though. But I just don't see it possible. You see no one near right now the C flag to get that triple cap in effect. And they're really maintaining B. However, it's not enough. And look at Theory already at that A flag. He is just going to neutralize it, back off of it, and force Fuse to try and take it for himself. And Neslo going big there with, you know, really fantastic aim coming in from Neslo. He's definitely going in. He's 11-9 now. You're looking at Clay. He's at Slayer row. He just decimates teams, man. 14-7 with the 2 OKD.
Everybody on Fuse has 8 kills.
Actually, they do, and they're sponsored by 812 Gum. This is interesting.
And it's
product advertising, man.
Snowman. Yeah, I'd like to call it. But anyway, so it's going to be 49-73 in favor of TK. That is about a 24-point lead right now for TK. And I don't, you know what, it's not going to happen.
It's not possible.
So they need to start thinking about the search map and forget about this one and think about how they're going to win that first round.
You know, Search and Destroy going into Octane is going to be difficult for them. Sharp is a great sniper. You also have Clay, who's a great AR player. Clay can do anything, whatever he wants to. You know, he was one of the number 1 anchors in Black Ops 2. So you know his AR gun skill is on par. He's been rocking the AR here. You can switch up to a sub if you want. So definitely going to have a harder time in this Search and Destroy because, you know, Freight, pretty close quarters, but on Octane, so open.
You know what? Like I was saying, Fuse, forget about this map.
Right. Done.
Think about the first round of S&D.
Think about
That's it. That's all you got to do is just forget about this. Push it past you. Think that you won 2 rounds in a row.
Right.
You were able to shut down the heavy hitter, TK, 2 rounds in a row. And you know what? This actually is not the first time that Stainville has met TK.
No, it's not.
UMG Atlanta.
UMG Atlanta, he met TK, and what team was he on then?
Soar.
He was on Soar, and they placed. I know
third or fourth or something.
Third or fourth, and I know Stainville was on Soar also for UMG Dallas, and they placed 2nd behind Vanquish. I do remember that. Yeah. So Stainville is very familiar with you know, going against Team Caliber and top caliber teams. Obviously, he's a legend, you know, in this community. But Octane Search and Destroy definitely going to be a big match here. A big match here. Whoever loses to really one great team is going to be eliminated from this tournament.
I'm going to say.
Oh, here we go.
6-2.
Okay.
I'm just going to say 6-2. I'm not going to say what team.
Oh, that's such a rip-off.
That's what it's going to be.
That is such a rip-off.
That's what it's going to be. And I'll say the team after they win.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you're going to say the winning team, because if you get 6-2, I mean, like, you're going to be like, oh, my gosh, oh, Jesus, I just got that right. But anyways, we are going to be...
Let's go to a commercial, and then
let's go to commercial break, and then we got a couple announcements. Exciting announcement for you guys out there. But so tweet out the stream, and we'll be right back with you guys.